Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Amy's Artistic Allure, and in this video, I'm going to be editing a picture for you. Alright, so the app I'm using is called Canva, and I'm not doing a premium pro version, so you don't have to do that when you're editing photos. But I'll show you some of the filters and the effects that you can do right before we get into it. And this is an autofocus picture because the background is blurry, as you can already see. But you can go for a natural, a Belvedere, a Flint. You can go, there's various options if you have never used Canva or if you've heard of it and you don't know what it's like and you're interested. And this video just might be for you. And personally for me, when it comes to editing a photo, I want to not make it too obvious that I did it, but I do like to show a big difference also after I post it. And you'll want to go to adjust right here below crop. And you can do auto adjust if you're feeling in a rush or if you're feeling lazy. I've never been too much into it personally, but I like to just play around and see which one's good, and I'll go slowly to see, well, which one do I want? And it was a warm day and the season is warm too, so I don't want to go for something cold. Otherwise it's gonna look as if it has a wintry vibe. And you don't have to use every single option right here, and you can change up the colors too. I've never edited the colors, and it's never really attracted me to do that, to edit colors. But like, again, exploring and experimenting on any editing app or like an app such as Canva is really good. And it is a must if you're doing photography. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm gonna give you an example right here in this whites right here. So if I do that, it's going to have too much of a glow to it, and it's not gonna look as if it's a edited picture or even properly edited. And if you go over to the dark, it looks almost as if it's nighttime, but it's not. So yeah, don't go too heavy when it comes to editing pictures. That makes sense. Just go a little light. You can type in 12 if you want to, but it doesn't show much of a difference. Whatever number you put though, it can show a difference. Invert, like, again, that's something that photographers don't really do. I'm not into using invert. If you want to play around with it for some of your personal photos, then go on right ahead. But do what makes you comfortable. And I took this picture a couple of weeks ago, and it was pretty warm that day. Not too warm, around 70 degrees, so I don't want to make it, whoa, oh my god, that looks really hot, and also too edited, so it's too obvious that it's been edited. But also it was a very high number, it was in the 80s. And then if you do this, like a 17 is good, or 16. And if you go there, it looks like a monochrome picture, which I don't know about any of you guys personally. I like monochrome pictures, but they're more fun to look at. And it's not something that I would edit it though. Okay, so sharpness right here in texture. that is something, it's almost as if you don't get a close-up on a picture that you take, and you don't get the little spikes, or if you take a picture of a bug, you're not going to be able to see its wings really, or more visibly, if that makes sense. But in sharpness, you can do this right here. Not all the way, obviously, but say like 19. 19 is good. And right here and here, the flowers look more visible in the texture area. And here too, which I don't know all about the plant names, so when it comes to that, I take a picture of a plant that attracts my eye, but I don't bother knowing what the name is. However, I do take a picture of it to see whether or not if it's poisonous or is it actually safe to touch. And some of the plants can be poisonous, and whichever ones that you see are poisonous, please be careful. Wear gloves, just so you don't end up getting hurt. Not hurt, but end up getting sick. And then, see, that's a little too high, yeah. It's 76, that's pretty high. But if we go like to 0, it still looks perfectly fine. All right, and you can reset the adjustments if you want to. If you don't like any of what you did, then you can do that. And it's never a bad idea to double check or play around with it again to see, well, do I actually want highlights at 0? Or do I want it to be a little bit higher? Do I want it at 7? And it's always good to just to make sure of whether or not you want it. And after you're done editing the colors and whatever you want to edit in here, your autofocus picture, or if it's not autofocus, then you save it up. Save to upload. And then you get to see the before and after. So this was the before, and this was the after. Right? And so right now it's in your folders, but you can download it in your folders again, just to be safe. And there you go. You have edited a picture. I hope this video helps you, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!